Second thing I sent you is actually from Wikipedia, and
Oh,
it's a couple paragraphs. I want you to start on the second paragraph and read to the end.
okay. In Woodside, California, in 1978, Coco gained worldwide attention as she was pictured on the cover of National Geographic magazine. The cover picture was an image of Coco taking her own picture in the mirror. Coco was later featured on the cover of National Geographic in 1985 with a picture of her and her kitten, Al Ball.
All right, so who are we talking about here, Jordan?
We're talking about Koko the Gorilla, who just recently her life ended very close to where we live. Apparently, she was living in the mountains near us, like all this time.
Like 15 miles away.
Yeah,
Really close.
I could have gone and visited Coco, and Al Ball's probably been dead for a long time. What a weird name for a cat. Al Ball sounds like a demon. Let's get into the meat of it. Let's see. So we got Al Ball. At the preserve, Coco also met and interacted with a variety of celebrities, including Robin Williams, Fred Rogers, Betty White, William Shatner, Flea, Leonardo DiCaprio, Peter Gabriel, and Sting. Wow.
What
What
do you
a
think about
roster.
that lineup?
Flea went there, he slapped the bass with the gorilla. William Shatner, they did a little Shakespeare together. Fred Rogers, really Coco was having some self-esteem problems. Fred slid in there, said I like you just for being you, and then he left, which was actually crushing.
Yeah.
Fred Rogers is a hollow facade.
Oh, don't say that about Fred.
You can't keep Fred, You want to desperately. You can keep him in your heart, but he's got places to be. Coco was reported to have a preoccupation with both male and female human nipples. Oh! With several people saying that Coco requested to see their nipples. How? Does it like mimic like lifting up her shirt and like pointing, and then pointing back and forth like you, me, nipple?
Well, didn't she know sign language?
Yeah, she knew sign language. God bless her. So she was just saying like, "Show me the nipples" constantly.
Show me the nipples.
They wanted her to be doing like block puzzles. She was just like, "Show me your nipples." They put her in front of the mirror to do, like the cognition tests or whatever. She was just rubbing her nipples, trying to touch the nipples in the mirror.
Trying to figure out if that was the way to get the gorilla in the mirror to show the nipples.
Exactly. In 2005, 3 staff at the Gorilla Foundation, where Coco resided, filed lawsuits against the organization, alleging that they were pressured to reveal their nipples to Coco by the organization's executive director, among other violations of labor law. These lawsuits were settled out of court. Gorilla expert Kristen Lucas, who does not have her own wiki page, has said that other gorillas are not known to have had a similar nipple fixation. So Coco was unique in this.
And how many citations are at the end of that paragraph, Jordan?
Let's see here. We got 8?
Yeah, so I'm guessing if there are 8 citations for a single paragraph, it's probably legit. Have you ever heard that about Koko the gorilla?
No. I'm just imagining a gorilla doing crude, like, nipple sign language. It's just a lot of, like, big, open-handed, like, groping gestures, interspersed with little, like, index finger, thumb, like, pinching gestures.
So, who do you think of those celebrities
Reported it?
revealed their nipples to Koko?
Oh, I thought you were going to say which one of them sued.
Well, the people who sued were the staffers. I'm asking, who do you think got her hooked?
I think Robin Williams took his shirt off, and he looked like a gorilla. He's, very hairy man. I think that might be where it started. He blurred the line between, ape and man.
Between man and beast.
Yeah, Coco, it got Coco, sexually confused.
Yeah.
I mean, what if they had been showing off, their genitals? Could we possibly have avoided all of this?
Do you think that would have been better? Do you think that would have resulted in less lawsuits if they showed their genitals to the gorilla?
Genitals, well, I just think that Coco was confused and she needed a little more instruction on how now everything works. I think that Fred Rogers and Betty White should have had intercourse in front of Coco.
Jesus. That's terrible.
No? That's a no? I think Shatner did it. I think Flea already wasn't wearing a shirt when he showed up.
Shatner he showed his nipples unprovoked.
Shatner definitely went for it. I think Flea, like I said, that guy's never wearing a shirt. He just showed up without a shirt on. I think he started it. I think he started the problem. I know I said it was Robin Williams, but,
No, you're second-guessing yourself.
I'm second-guessing myself because I think Flea went in without a shirt on to begin with.
I think I can agree with that.
What do you do? How are you going to get mad at someone wanting you to show your nipples to a gorilla? Well, okay, maybe they were women. I guess, because as a man, I've got no stake in my nipples. My nipples aren't being sexualized by anybody except Koko, God rest her soul, burning in hell. So I think that, but a woman might be a little like, you want me to fucking show my nipples? But again, it's locker room stuff. Ladies, looking at each other's nipples, talking them up. Koko was a lady. Show the lady your nipples.
All Jordan knows about locker rooms is what happens in porn.
That ladies just, are just like, oh my god, look at my boobs.
Yeah, they just play with each other. That's what Jordan thinks women do when they're alone.
I'm pretty sure that's what goes on.
And it was a lady gorilla, so
that's what I'm saying.
Should have been the same. Should have been okay.
Okay, but maybe the overseer was like a creepy fucking dude who wanted to watch, Maybe he taught Koko.
Wait a minute. You don't think there was no Koko?
You don't think it was just Harvey Weinstein in an ape outfit this whole time? Koko died mysteriously right around the time when he was having to, go to court.
Yeah.
And all those celebrities visiting, they were there to get the big part. Betty White was really trying to break into Hollywood in the late '80s. So what do you have to say about this? What do you think? You clearly have an angle.
I think the fact that I screenshotted it speaks for itself.
All right.
Do you want to conclude in some way? Do you want to make a judgment call on whether or not this was okay?
I think there's too many variables. I'm going to say that if anyone chose to disclose their nipples to Koko, to satisfy her curiosity, I think that's a beautiful interspecial, like an olive branch there, but just with nipples, just extending our nipples.
A nipple branch.
Yes, but if anyone was coerced, felt like maybe their job was at stake if they weren't gonna give up the nips, of course that's wrong.